we kind of went on to this. Eye gouges. He actually eye gouged.
Yeah, people I think people are always like, oh, he was putting his finger in his eye. That's not what he was doing. I had him mounted, like beating the crap out of him. He was taking his thumbs, like putting them in my eyes, trying to gouge my eyes out. Like I should have just like not answered the bell the third round and contested the fight because the ref wasn't interfering. I kept telling the ref he's trying to gouge my eyes out, and the ref kept being like, oh no, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. And my whole eyes were just like, I put a photo up after my eyes were almost like gouged out. It was like scary because it wasn't like his fingers size. He was literally trying to just gouge my eyes out over and over because he knew the fight was about lost. I had mount. I was like dominating him, and then he just started gouging my eyes. And when you feel like you're going to lose your eyes, it gets pretty scary. So I went in there not being able to see in the third round. Again, it's me being stupid and stubborn, thinking, oh, I'll just fight not being able to see.
That's the thing. Like you watched yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, but did you hear about it? Todd Duffy, how he got eye gouged. No. I don't think the guy meant it, but still.
Oh yeah, I watched the fight, but I didn't see it well. Like I couldn't see the eye gouge well. Like, can you explain it to me?
I think he went to. Because
it was on the fence.
Yeah, he went to like move away from him, like or push him off kind of thing, and his thumb went in the eye.
How much? Because like when I was watching it, it didn't look like a lot. Like
I don't think like I've never really had my eyes think, but and you'd probably be better than us to think.
Yeah.
But I don't think it has to like you can just have like that on your. Sometimes you get like the whole thing pushed like that, and it's not that bad if it goes into eyelid. But I think if you just got your actual eyeball scratched, it might.
So did Duffy say that he can't see?
He said he was seeing double, and then he stopped. And I think like he copped a lot of criticism for it, but I think it's one of those things like what you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
see, I'm the opposite. I'm stupid. I couldn't see, and I was telling the ref, I can see.
Yeah, and I think that's the.
Yeah. That was the case where I should have been honest. Like, I can't see the guy trying to gouge my eyes out, but instead of pretending like I could see when I couldn't.
And that's, I think, when you need someone to be like, no, dude, you fucking can't see.
Yeah.
Was that Duffy fight a no contest?
It might have been because it was in the first round like that. I don't know what the rules are like that.
Because I've been hit in the eye, like punched in the actual eye, like taking a knuckle to the eyeball, and I see double.
Yeah.
Like you see double. Like when the eye gets any sort of trauma, you kind of unfocuses for a bit, and you see double.
It's tough when you can't see. I mean, that was the only time I've had eye issues during that Palhares fight. But yeah, it sucks when you can't see.
Yeah, your situation is a little different.
Yeah. I've seen double when Henderson hit me. I think that was the other time in the fight when I was like seeing double. That wasn't from the eye though. That was just from the shot. I was like seeing like the double vision.
Right. He put the thumbs in your eye?
It wasn't his hands. He was taking the thumbs trying to gouge my eyes out. And he just kept doing it over and over. And the ref was just like, they kind of like low level fired that ref after. They didn't like, Nevada kind of acted like he didn't do anything wrong, but then like they did get rid of him at least. Can't remember who that was, name. I know he was famous for being a bad ref.
Yeah, I know who it is.
He was a guy who was famous for being terrible, and then they never used him after that again. But they didn't like say like, oh, he messed up. They're just kind of like, yeah, we need to get this guy out of here.
Is that the only thing that will happen with Palhares?
He got banned permanently
after that. Life, I think, after that. Yeah. I think that was kind of the final straw. Because he'd already been banned for like holding submissions too long.
Yeah, he'd been banned for a lot of different things.
Yeah, that's everything.
See, I remember seeing the photo you put up, and as well as and then like all the reports and everything. And I remember seeing the last one, which was like Palhares banned for life.
Yeah,
I was like, how did that get stopped in the fight?
That's what was insane. I can't believe the ref didn't stop it. I kept telling the ref, like, he's doing it again. The ref's like, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Like, you're not though.
I think the photo is like him doing.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. Sorry. No, that's it. Like that's the photo they use. He's like he's like this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you seen that submission grappling match, Avalan versus Palhares? Is it Avalan? Am I saying the name right?
I think so. I know you're talking about. I don't think I've seen that match though. Is it a good match or?
No, the one where he rolls off the mat with a heel hook.
Oh, I have seen that, and he kept cranking it, right?
Yeah, but then he escaped it, and then I was watching the match. And I was thinking, don't do it. You know how they restart you in
the same position.
He cranks it.
Dude, he's like, you ready? You ready? Yeah, cool. And dude, he did it like the guy, he ripped the guy's leg, man. And I was like, when I was watching, I was thinking to the guy that was getting heel hooked. Mm-hmm. I was thinking, dude, don't, just fucking tap now. Like,
yeah.
Fuck. Would you compete with him again?
I wouldn't. There's no reason to compete against a guy like that. He's just, someone's gonna cheat that bad. Why? And why give the guy a chance to make any money
and hurt you permanently?
Exactly. Because
like, I wonder that why do people compete?
And everyone always bitches about him holding submissions too long, but to me, gouging the eye is a lot worse than that.
Yeah,
that's like you lose your vision. Yeah, but actually, Gordon Ryan's competing against him soon, which I train with him out in New York. So hopefully he'll break something of him.
If someone's gone there.
Yeah, I think Gordon will smash him. He's a lot bigger. Like I said, I was destroying him until he started gouging my eyes.
He went up against Gary Tonham.
That was a great match.
Yeah,
That's one of the best grappling matches. Yeah,
and that was mental.
Yeah,
as well.
they went at it. I think it was a draw with the rules, but I think Gary got the better of him for sure. Almost tapped him a couple of times. They had a good roll.
Is he super strong?
He's fairly strong, but not like insanely strong. Not as strong as he looks. I feel like I was overpowering him.
And when he were you out for ages with your eyes like that?
Training wise, I was able to train fairly soon back. Took a few weeks off and I was able to start training. Vision was a little messed up for a few weeks, but luckily no serious damage.
Imagine
that. That's terrifying. The thing like he actually damaged your eyes.
And then Nevada suspended me after that.
Before?
Because I punched him after. So I was like, really, I'm going to get suspended for punching this dude after he's gouging my eyes?
Oh, yeah, you did too, yes.
Yeah.
He did the Kimura thing.
Yeah.
And then he didn't let go with the Kimura either.
Yeah, on top. Yeah, I wasn't even mad about the eyes. Everyone's like, oh, he held the submission too long. I'm like, yeah, did you see the guy